In this video, I would like to explain direct and inverse proportion. This is part 2. So this is mostly like IGCSE stuff. So there is part 1 which is easier. That's for grade 7 and 6. You can check that. Alright, now the first question here. Y is directly proportional to x. Y equals 30 when x equals 2.5. Work out the value of y when x equals 4. Because it's direct, this is how you start. Y equals kx. So then you substitute the values of y and x because you have y equals 30 and x equals 2.5. So instead of y, we will write 30 equals k times x, which is 2.5. Now let's see what that gives me. To find k, we will divide both sides by 2.5, right? Divide by 2.5 to get rid of this 2.5. That gives you k equals 30 divided by 2.5. Plug that in your calculator and it gives you k equals 12. Now what do we do? Once you get k, just plug it back here instead of k. So let's rewrite it. So y equals, instead of k, I'm writing 12. So it's 12x. Now this is the equation which we will use. Now they said work out the value of y when x equals 4. So y equals 12x. Instead of x, we'll use 4. So 12 times 4 is 48. We got that. That's it. Let's look at this example here. Now, the cost of a circular table is directly proportional to the square of the radius. A circular table with a radius of 40 centimeters costs 50 pounds. What is the cost of circular table with a radius of 60 centimeters? That's a nice question. The most important part here is directly proportional and the square of the radius. So let's write this. Let's say the cost is C and the radius is R. So R represents the radius. So I just wrote the letters to make it easier for me. Now let's do it. They are directly proportional. So the cost C is equal to K times the square of the radius. So it's R squared. Now we just wrote the equation. Now we do have C, which is 50, the cost is 50, and the radius is 40. So let's plug these here. Instead of C, I use 50. K, we don't know. R is 40 squared. Now 50 equals K times 40 squared is 40 times 40, which is 1600. Now to find k, just divide here by 1600, divide here by 1600. That's it. Let's leave it like this. So k equals 50 divided by 1600. That's good. Now let's put k back here. So your question will look, C equals 50 divided by 1600 times the radius square. Now let's see what's the question asking. What is the cost of a circular table with a radius of 60? So they gave us the radius. So let's plug, instead of R, we will use 60. So then the cost will be C equals 50 divided by 1600 times the radius. They gave us 60. It's going to be 60 squared. Just put this in your calculator and you get the final answer.